I mean, Nisha, since you're not the only woman on the room, but you feel me? How you feel about that?
I feel like sometimes we just don't trust y'all.
Sometimes?
Sometimes we don't trust y'all. Because, like, there's a lot of black men out here that's trifling. That's cap. That be walking around like they just own everything and everyone.
And all the black
And
women ain't
just-
traveling. They just good.
I gotta agree with you.
I'm
like,
not-
Where did this come from? That it moved towards where like we don't protect y'all. Like what?
Yeah.
Where is this? Not hatred, but where is this coming from?
The root,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where the root coming from.
Yeah.
So,
What did y'all do to make it like that?
Because they had to
is
start
it you
somewhere.
sure? You sure it's us? Like you, I don't think it has anything to do with like. Okay, here's the thing.
Why do black women not protect black men? What did y'all do?
You. So, are you saying?
I'm saying, what did the men do?
Like, do you think that
I don't
do you
think
think
we
the black
did
men did something?
anything.
Like,
You don't think y'all?
This is why I feel like me and my old lady was talking about this too the other day. It's crazy too. I know it's ironic. I mean, I feel like what I said earlier, back in the 70s and the 60s is when the women stopped protecting the man because she didn't need the man anymore.
Yeah.
The government came and basically took the position of the man.
Financial assistance.
You feel me? That's all she need. Now she good. Of course, she'll need a man in order to create life or whatnot. But other than that, she don't need a man. I feel like that's when women stop protecting men because you don't need the man no more. Back then, the men was the breadwinner, bringing all the cash in. You know what I'm saying? Women used to.
Women weren't able to work, especially black women weren't able. They wouldn't get no job.
And then they had the rule. It's crazy. The people that's taking care of y'all now is the people that had crazy rules against y'all back in the days when y'all couldn't really do nothing.
wow, I
And
never
y'all
thought
ran
about
to
that
them.
like that.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
ran.
Wow, say that again one
They
more time
forget
for
that.
those that hear you in the back.
Oh,
The
the
same-
same people that's doing these good things for you right now is the same
Government.
people that was doing bad things to you back then, wasn't letting you do nothing.
Government.
You feel me? You wasn't. I think you wasn't considered something like, you know what I mean. I don't want to get into it, but I
I'ma
believe
get
back
into
in the 60s, 70s, that's when the women was like, man, I'm Gucci. I don't need no man. I don't need to protect a man. What I need a man for?
But you know,
I agree. I mean, go ahead, Neff. Sorry.
no, go ahead. Nisha,
Go ahead, right.
I agree with you, but there are you guys gotta remember, like, there's reasons why certain women don't trust black men, like they're black men. It could be because, and it happened a lot back in the day, the black man was just not treating her right, having multiple wives, acting like he owns her. She doesn't have a voice in the house. She's basically a maid to him.
But you know, like I agree with you to a certain extent. White men do it too, and
I
white
think
men probably
worse.
been doing it longer.
I think they do it worse.
And
True.
white women do not bash white men.
Woo!
Even black women hype up white men despite knowing that they got the same tendencies. So like that's what I'm telling y'all. Like there's really no basis behind this other than hate.
Yeah.
And if we don't like get down to the root of this hate, like we're literally going to allow all of our black men to just kill each other off. Or nowadays, man, you watching these black boys, they like black boys, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous how
And the
much
women
anger is
protecting
coming
that.
towards us for nothing, bro.
Ooh, listen, he's in my head, bro. Get out my head, dog. No, this is what I don't understand, bro. I've been around white women who talk about white men, but they don't go publicly with it.
Yeah.
They speak amongst themselves.
Yes, sir.
Black women, when they speak about black men,
Man,
they
they
want
on
to make it public.
Facebook,
They want to
YouTube.
put it all over the
They
map.
whole vlog
Perverted.
is out here.
Now, here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. You know what's crazy, bro? All right, if somebody do believe, a woman believes that the black man is the person that is wrong and doing all of that, he's trifling, whatever. All right, so if that's the case, then why is that you don't put the urgency to figure out the root or the problem and try to help these black men?
Yeah.
But instead, you take your urgency and you take your focus on the LGBTQ community. You rather support black men who are homosexual
Than black men
than
that
black
are men.
men who
Real
are straight
black
to become
men.
better.
Who are men. Like,
Who are men.
actual,
they want,
you
they
know
pretty
what
much
I'm
want
saying?
men to be them.
I don't
Yeah.
understand that. And yo, I'm gonna tell you something. And I said this before on this platform.
Oh.
Ever since Margaret Sanders and the whole feminist movement,
Talk about it.
bro. Ever since that, and by the way, Margaret Sanders was somebody who worked with Adolf Hitler, who didn't like black people.
Talk about it.
During that Olympics, was it Jesse James? I forgot his name. The brother who won the track, whatever. He went like
but-
this.
yeah.
Yo, Hitler was there during the Olympics. He didn't like that. He
At
was
all,
furious.
at all.
But he won.
Wasn't she the same one that basically pushed like abortion and
Yes,
like
she did.
and the Plan B
Yeah,
pills?
the Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
And she who did she use as the guinea pigs?
Black women.
Black women.
What the
Yeah.
whole black society. So let me read some comments, man. Sister,
Talk to me.
Queen Esther says sometimes we take into account that we've seen experience with our own black men. My father did this. My brother did that. My ex did this too. So when other races down our black men, we be like, that's true because we experienced it firsthand. Not saying it's right, but it's a factor. Kev says, but the issue is women know that these dudes are trifling and still bypass the red
I
flags
knew
and
somebody
get
was
with
gonna say
him
that.
thinking, let me get that right,
Thinking they could change them.
thinking they could change them. And we got
That's
somebody
true,
that just jumped in. Shout out Mockingly. He says white men actually do it worse. Black men are more understanding because most of them were raised by their mother. I mean, come on, bruh. In all honesty, man.
That man got a crazy last name. Pour des paix.
Hey, look here, man. Talk to us.
That X silent.
Sac passé.
What's going on, Pour des paix?
But I do want to like dive deep, and I wish, you feel me, we had maybe we gonna have to bring the conversation back where
We could
got
do that.
like
This is our
more-
platform. We could do that.
Exactly, we could do whatever we want, man, on Late Night Love Time.
That's right.
But with this particular conversation with the individuals that we have in this room, I appreciate Sister Nisha for asking that question. What Sister Esther asked it as well. The fact that women are even asking us, what did we do? And that tells you that they don't even know why they mad at us, bro.
Ooh.
Why we mad?
Well, hold on, no, go ahead, speak on it. Can they hear you through the mic?
Yeah,
Because you're not talking in the mic.
No,
Oh,
what you
no, I'm
was
saying,
But you gotta
Esther, go
talk
ahead.
in the
We
mic
got
if you
another
speak.
Esther in the building.
Do
We
you
ain't
know
gonna
why
say
we
it.
mad?
No, I didn't say why y'all mad. I'm
Talk
saying,
in the mic, please.
what did y'all do to make it get to this point? I was agreeing with what Nisha was saying.
Oh,
I don't think
what
we
did
did
we
any.
do?
Do we
but
did
just,
something?
But just like what Kev was saying, it's the whole fact that y'all thinking that the black man is worse than the other man. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Despite
I don't think it's that.
the statistics
I
are
wouldn't-
the same.
White men, but like Neff brought it up with dating outside of our races, right?
Uh-huh.
Like
Let me
y'all
get
don't
this.
even date black women.
What? Let me statistics.
Right, go ahead,
I
go
said
ahead.
the word good.
Mm-hmm.
Statistics. I can't even say no more. Stats say that black women are like more
More prone?
likely.
They're
They
more
down
prone?
Yeah, they're prone to marry
Outside-
outside of their race more than black men
Talk
do.
about it. So what they saying? How they blaming us
So
for
how
that?
we the ones that like other races
'Cause-
more?
Those are facts.
No, but
Based
think,
on-
That's
think about it. Wait.
statistics.
Think about this statistic though. The black men that like most like black women are mad at is basically the 1% of us, like the ones that are actually millionaires. That's 1% of all black people.
Yeah.
Like of all black men that are actually millionaires and very successful, like the ones that actually go out and like you feel me, date white women.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, it's not that big of a percentage, bruh.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
the
put
only
all
ones.
day pressure on us. Like, come on, bruh.
I got a comment I want to read.
Go ahead, big dog.
Erica, what's going on, Erica?
What's going on, TK?
Erica said, I agree with Neff. White people may feel like if this black woman can disrespect this black man, so can I as a white woman. Black women bash these black kings, then expect the same king to protect them. So here's the thing, right? Let me say this. Let me
Hey,
say
but
this.
now,
to this.
let that pause for a little bit. That was good. That was good. Yeah. When it come out in Chili's, right? That's go ahead.
Ula, shout out. You know, I'm not gonna give him a shout out. They ain't sponsor us yet, but you know.
You right.
But I do want to say that I do want to add on to what Erica said. It's like, for example, let's be real. Like we all have friends or family members that we huddle up with, and we talk about things that we don't like, whether if it's a race or whether it's somebody that you're dating, somebody that's a friend or whatever, right? But you keep it within that huddle. You understand what I'm saying? But I feel like when it comes to the black queens, bro, they really want to put it on blast. You feel me? Like I see one of my with my homegirls, bro. She was like, NIGGAs, you feel me, or B's, you feel me? Most B's I know are NIGGAs, right? You feel what I'm saying? Not women. Now, when you say NIGGAs, you're not referring to white men.
No, sir.
You feel me what I'm saying? You're referring to us black men. You dig what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. To be fair, like Esther said in a comment, if you're black, you're Haitian, Jamaican, right? And you see grandpa, you see uncle, you see nephew, brother acting a fool amongst other black women, and that's all you'll come home to, then of course your mind is going to be soaked up and be like, damn, these black dudes out here tripping, because that's what you see.
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what goes on in the home. But however, though, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't put everybody in the box that who's black.
We shouldn't.
Like, we shouldn't do that.
Nah.
And the same thing goes with the black women.
What if we did that?
Bro, if we did that, bro, let me tell you something. If we did that, bro, you know what they say? The moment you speak truth or you say something that's not appealing to a black woman, you're either a male chauvinist, you're either not a man, you're either like, it's just like all negative connotation. But it's like, how is that? Because
but you know what's crazy as well is that when women actually stand up for us, like the ones that actually stand for us, what do they call them, Nisha?
Oh, pick-me's.
They have a whole word for these women, bro.
Pick-me's?
Yeah. Like literally saying they doing it for clout.
Yeah.
They saying
like
that they only doing it for clout, bro. Like they don't really like because they just want men to big them up. Not understanding that, bro, they're so rare. You calling these girls pick-me's? Like she got brothers, bro, and she understands and sees how, you feel me, black men are treated out here, dog.
Black.
Some women are blind to it because they only think about themselves. Like, it's a very selfish world that we live in. But we just want to shine light. Like, y'all see all this light in this room right now?
That's a bar.
We trying to shine light on the fact that black men need love too, bro.
That's and it's crazy because, bro, like y'all should know it because y'all get the hate as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not saying y'all don't get the same, but I feel like men get hated on even worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to tell you? Because
there's a whole stigma out there, bro.
White men love black women. That's what people don't understand neither.
Big
You
facts.
know what I'm trying to tell you? But white women like black men too, but they know how to like keep it for their race type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
It's easier for the woman to cross over than the guy. That's how I feel.
Black women, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Black women, it's easier for them to cross over the white guy. It's easier.
Like, Mockingley said it, like, on the point that I made. He was like, man, not even, bro. It's mostly athletes and entertainers.
Big
Gotta
facts.
be with the white girl.
Yeah.
What,
Talking to the mic, bro. We can't hear you.
I
So
know,
we can't hear you,
dog.
dog.
Please,
You said
bro.
kid-
I was speaking on like people around my age.
what you mean?
Even they more into like lighter skin or white women. I don't even talk
When you
about
say-
the 1% that y'all talking
When you
about.
say lighter skin, they're still black, right? Like,
You know, like
I'm so.
Spanish people
like-
and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay. Because like I know there's like a little thing.
Latinas.
I know there's a little thing where like
Shout
you
out
got the
to our
light skinned black
Latinas,
folks
man.
and you got the
Yeah.
dark skinned black folks. Ain't you still black?
At the end of the day, you
At the end
know,
of the day.
people pay attention to the shade as well. You
People-
feel me? When I'm just saying,
But
though,
that goes all into the hate of ourselves,
Of
bro.
course.
Like, because what people don't understand, man, in order for me, like, let's say I have me an army of 1,000 people and I'm trying to take over 1,000,000 people, bro. There's no way I'm winning that fight, even with guns. But what I can do is break down that 1,000,000 down to a couple hundred, couple thousands, a couple 50s, and I run them in, or I just make them kill themselves. That's what they call divide and conquer.
Yeah.
They've done a great job in dividing us and conquering us, bro. That they've made us hate ourselves, made our women hate our men, and then they just go into the middle of it and say, all right, now we'll take you and bring you out. We'll take you and nah, you stay there. It's crazy that we're allowing all this to happen before our eyes.
Yeah.
And then for black men to sit back and just be like victimized through it. In all honesty, like, I'm not here trying to play no victim, bro. I've never done that in my life. But for this particular conversation, I think people need to understand that we ain't getting no love out here, man.
what's happening, y'all? It's your boy Young Can coming in from the Late Night Love Ties podcast. If y'all want to tune in, y'all can catch us live on Sundays around 10:30 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram at Late Night Love Ties. And y'all can watch it later on YouTube with the B.E.L.I.V.E. My bad. That's the B.E.L.I.V.E. TV production. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can see when we post up. And just join the fam, man. We be lit. We have a good time. You will learn something. And we keep it Christian. All right, y'all.